Hey beauties, it's me, Aaron O'Brien, your favorite person in the whole world. Today we are going to be talking about hair brushes. Yes, we're going to talk about hair brushes. The one question I always get is, what is that hairbrush for? Because nobody really knows. But I'm going to explain to you today what each hairbrush what each hairbrush does, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with the round brush, which is one of these. Oh look, a hair. Beautiful. I swear I cleaned these. This is a round brush. Round brushes are absolutely fantastic. These are usually used for blow drying. Round brush blow dries to be able to set the hair, bend the hair, give it more movement, and you'll usually see your lovely hairdressers use these. What I like about this particular round brush is this, it has a hidden secret. It does. I know it does. Ha! There we go. So this is actually used to section your hair. It's great, you literally just put it in and you get a nice clean line and you pin your hair up and you start to blow dry. So round brushes usually come in different sizes. You have your largest, medium, getting smaller, into your little teeny weeny brush. Okay, so this one is used for really long hair. These can even come in bigger sizes, usually about 2.5, sometimes even 3 inches. Then we're moving down here to our medium size. This I would normally recommend for more your lob lengths and below that, usually to the boobies. I would generally use this brush. Then we have this beauty. This is I usually use for bobs. I think I get a little bit more shape in these as well. But if I want to go even quicker, I go back to this one and I use a slightly larger size. But generally I use this size for bobs. And then for going into like your bixies or your longer pixie haircuts, I use one of these. This one is I think about a 1/2 inch. Is that a 1/2 inch, Omar? Does that look like a 1/2 inch?
Looks like an inch.
It looks like an inch. I obviously don't know my inches. 1 inch. Omar, what does that look like?
Maybe,
an inch and a half.
Maybe 2?
Really? 2 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, 1.5 inches. 2 inches. And I'm looking at that being a 2.5 inch.
Sure.
I obviously know sizes more than Omar does. Okay, and then you have your itty little bitty one. This is used for, say, a little old lady granny hairstyle. If you want like to do those little small curls and set them into the hair, which will give you like a lot of body and a lot of volume, which all round brushes tend to do. With a round brush, you can also leave it in the hair to set. So you will roll it into the hair, and I know most people always get the hair caught, so you have to be really careful when you're doing it. Roll it, leave it in for a couple of seconds or until it cools, and then you're gonna wrap it out depending on what you're doing. If you're doing a curl, if you're blow drying it straight, all of those beautiful things. So also these usually have a metal, they're usually a metal finish on the inside, and they come in all sorts of different metals like ceramic, and I'm not even going to pretend I know what every other metal that is used. I don't, I just know it's metal. So metal heats up in this brush and it basically helps shape the hair, add body and volume to the hair. And like I said, you can leave them in and they will, because they're hot, they will help form a curl and more volume and a bend, and you'll have that beautiful bouncy blow dry. I wish I was wearing a wig right now. Okay, round brushes out of the way. Next we have the Boar Bristle brush. I love the Boar Bristle. These come in all different sizes as well, just like the round brush. This is also round, as you can see. There's also hair in this. Why is there hair? I thought I cleaned this one. The Boar Bristle is great because it will help spread the natural oil from your scalp and bring it down the hair shaft, making your hair shinier, more glossy, and also frizz-free. I also feel the Boar Bristle is a little bit more gentle on the hair, but it does have great grip. Because the Boar Bristle is so dense, it will give a better grip. I love it. This one, I actually call this hairbrush Kevin. It's my favorite brush. This is made of nylon, which is these red pieces here, and on the inside it is Boar Bristle. As mentioned before, Boar Bristle is great. It helps spreads the oils from the scalp all the way down to the ends over time, and it helps condition the hair. Then this beautiful nylon material helps detangle the hair as you're combing it, and it gives less pull, and you actually lose less hair when you're blow drying. This is amazing, yeah. This is actually one of my favorite brushes. It's super expensive. They come in at about $70, $80, but well worth it. They last a lifetime. It being my favorite brush, it is called YS Park, and they're really hard to get here in Canada, so I have to order from the US, but they're great. All right, so we have our hair wet and we want a nice brush to be able to do our hair. I love this. This is the wet brush. This is great for detangling, and it's also great for blow drying as well. If you want to blow dry your hair quickly, if you're blast drying, you're in a rush and you want to straighten it out. And the bristles are set apart in a really great way, so each hair strand flows through easily, and it also has these little balls at the end, so it actually protects the scalp as well as you rub, so it doesn't scrape or damage the scalp. And it almost has what we call vent vibes. So for it to be vented, or for it to have basically holes in the brush, the air travels through as you blow dry, and it actually blow dries your hair quicker. Moving on to our next wet one. Yeah. Okay, this is also the wet brush as well. This is great because it doesn't break the hair when it's wet. Your hair is actually weakest when wet, so we want to make sure that we take the best care of it possible. So with this, it almost brushes the surface of the hair first, detangling away, and then it gets in more to the interior of the hair. So it doesn't really break, even though it makes that like you're rubbing a Barbie's hair. Doll hair, is that right? Yeah, when you're rubbing a Barbie's hair, like you're brushing Barbie's hair, it makes that weird sound. That's what the wet brush sounds like. No, that's not the wet brush. What's this brush? This is also a wet brush. This wet brush is also used to scrub your feet because it looks, Omar thinks this looks like a foot scrubber. Maybe, here Omar, use that to clean your feet later. Moving on, we have a detangling comb. It almost like they intertwine. So again, less breakage with a comb like this. This is great use on, I actually use this to help comb out my extensions, and I really like this. It's a great brush, or comb. It's not a brush, it's a comb. Okay. Omar is finished cleaning his feet with the wet brush. And then we have the wide tooth comb. This is great for combing out curly hair when wet. It'll help add definition to your curl. It will usually help form the curl a little bit better, and also like stops breakage. If you're using anything where the bristles are too close, it can pull on the curl, it can make it frizzy, but this doesn't. So curly girls, get yourself a wide tooth comb. Now we have a backcombing brush. A lot of people always ask me what this is. Is this for cleaning your shoes? No, it's not for cleaning the soles of your shoes. This is for helping to backcomb your hair. What I love about this is you have a little pointed edge here at the bottom. Well, it was pointed until somebody broke it. And that will help section the hair. And then this end, these bristles are put closely together. So when you pull the hair up, and you back comb, it just gathers it really well, really quickly. This is also used, you can use it on your edges as well. So if you want to keep something nice and smooth, you can get those edges all nice and snatched. And if you have any flyaways when they're in a ponytail, if you're doing a snatched ponytail that's like really sleeked back, this is perfect to tighten it up when you're using gel and really snatch that back into a ponytail. Love it. This is my favorite brush of all time. This is the Denman brush. So this is great. Get your hair detangled in minutes, like about 40 minutes, no, in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It's soft on the hair. It has a rounded edge as well, so it's good on the scalp. These were made to last hundreds of years, hundreds and hundreds. These have been found with dinosaur fossils, and they've been around so long. They are great, work really well. This is an oldie but a goodie, and everyone should have one of these in their brush drawer. So that's everything about my brush collection. There are more on the market and some that I haven't really talked about. So if you do have any brushes or anything you want me to explain, please put in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my beautiful, fabulous channel. And I love you, I hope you love me, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!